Hello, Trouties. Sorry for being a moment late. I had some technical difficulties. I hope everybody is doing great today. It is Friday at 1-ish p.m. Central, and I am live on Manic Trout, as I am every week. And this week, I'm really excited because it's one of the weeks that I started doing the live video for, and that is the show and tell, which means today I am going to be trying on the jewelry. I had a collection that just came out this week, the Spring-Summer 2018 collection. It debuted on Tuesday here on Facebook, and it's kind of hard. I'm an online business, so it's hard for you to maybe tell what the jewelry looks like on a person. I always do take pictures of them on my trusty model over here for the website, but I do, when a new collection comes out, like to show you what it looks like on me. So we're going to have a little bit of a show and tell, and while I am showing you the new jewelry on, I'm also going to talk to you about some of the things of designing this collection, because I know you like to hear the behind the scenes. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Sierra Bailey. I am the designer, the maker, and the everythinger here at Manic Trout. I have a jewelry company that I have had for 15 years and live in Austin, Texas. So as I said when I started, this is an online company, and it makes it a little bit difficult for you to try on the jewelry and imagine what it looks like on you. So last year I started doing these videos for a chance to see why. And full disclaimer to begin with, please note, if you don't know already, that I am only 5'2". I'm a very small person. So when I try on the jewelry, over the years, I've kind of started making the jewelry a little bit, many of you Trouties, most of you Trouties are a good deal taller than I am. So I do make the jewelry to fit more of you, not my size. I, of course, on the website when you check out, for a lot of, especially the menagerie pieces, that's why I say you can have extenders and make things shorter. But know that you can always contact me if you see the measurements of something and know that it won't fit you correctly. Just let me know and I can always adjust that. All right, so the new collection came out this week. I'm very excited about it. I had so much fun with it that I did a few new things. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at it. If you have, thank you so much. Let me know what your favorite piece is in the comments. It really, I asked that in this week's contest because it helps me so much when I design the next collection to know what you like the most. And if I know kind of what all the Trouties are liking the most, then I know to design kind of in that area and not design things that Trouties are not liking. So it's very helpful when you tell me which ones are your favorite pieces. It just helps to make sure that as I design more, that you love it. So the collection is the biggest that I have done for a seasonal collection in a long, long time. I had so much fun designing this collection, and I went kind of in a different direction. You may know, last year I was doing the menagerie necklaces kind of on the months when the collections didn't come out. It was getting a little too chaotic. There's a lot of behind the scenes that goes into making and releasing a collection, and there's a reason why I do it 4 times a year. Bringing those little 4 pieces in randomly was creating a lot of hassle that it was taking me away from working on the bigger collections. And so I've combined them back into one big collection that are seasonal releases, this being spring summer in March. And I really do enjoy it that way. I kind of did something for the first time that I'm unsure, but everybody seems to be liking the pieces. So I usually only do the M collection at the holidays, but I think because I had last designed an M collection, when I started designing this collection, I lost my head a little bit, and I started designing M pieces without realizing, because really they are my true love. They are the art jewelry that I make, and they're over the top. So I actually did, part of this collection is in the M collection, which is kind of awesome. The difference is that they are not one of a kind. There are multiples available. Usually M collection is it's holiday, there's just one of each, so they're very exclusive in quantity, usually one. Sometimes with the scarves, a few more. But I kind of tried something new. There are 4 necklaces that are in the menagerie. There are 12 that are in the M collection, and then there are 16 pieces that make up what at one time would have been the spring summer. So I basically just expanded and went crazy with 32 pieces. So I'm going to try on the jewelry for you so you get a sense of the scale. I'm going to start out by talking about what I'm wearing. I will say I have a weird thing about putting earrings in. Every once in a while somebody will be like, can you put the earring in for me? And I'm like, no. I get like weird about it. My ear holes are a little crooked, so I sometimes have a hard time getting earrings in. So I want to say that if you ever see me struggling to put on earrings, it's not the earring, it's my own weirdness with my ear, and my own ear holes are messed up. So I'm going to start by saying that these, I will not change the earrings for the style. I'm only going to do one change of earring. Nobody wants to watch that anyway. These are the, I have to look at notes, are the Far From Earth earrings. And this particular one that I am wearing has a clear sea glass as the focal and this lovely, there you go, tasseled chain that is just so lightweight and so incredibly comfortable. And I mean, I could sit here and shake my head. It makes me a little dizzy. Probably makes you dizzy. If I wanted to. And thanks to the lever back ear wire that I use, they will not fall out. These are like, I can't even feel them in. It is amazing. And I have really curly hair. So I always joke that I give the curly hair test to jewelry and they don't get stuck at all. There's nothing to like get stuck on. In the past, I've done chains that have like loops. These are just open so they don't get stuck in hair or anything like that. I am wearing the Tressa at the moment. That is the, actually goes with the yellow of the Far From Earth of that set. And I love these. So there were 4 pieces of the Far From Earth. The first 2 I did with gemstones, and that's when I realized I got a little out of control. The second 2 colors are actually a lovely Druck glass, and they are combined with sea glass like you see here. So I have these earrings that go with it and a triple strand bracelet that, like I said, I'm wearing the Tressa. That is a bright yellow, and I absolutely love how bright and light and fun it is. There you can see the sea glass that matches the earrings. I'm not going to change them all for a lot of these because it's just easier that way. This is the, I have to look at the name still, the Willa. So this is also the glass version of the Far From Earth. And it is the aqua, and it's a very like ocean kind of color scheme. And we have there's sapphire blue and a light aqua and a turquoise. And I'm going to show you the clasp. The clasp is a bar clasp. I've used it before. It locks. It just slides in. It's really easy. And I like how it snaps and locks so it feels secure on there. I took a little practice. I can put this on by myself, no problem. You should be able to put this on by yourself, no problem. But sometimes you need a little assistance. The bracelets are 7.5 inches on the glass and 8 on the gemstone. Again, because of the way bracelets go, it's hard to make them adjustable, that they aren't kind of having too much of a tail. So if you ever want a different length, all you have to do is ask. I make all the jewelry. It's very easy for me to make you shorter and longer lengths of anything. So the necklaces that go with the glass versions are up here. So here's the fit on the bracelet. I am, like I said, I'm 5'2". My bone, like my wrists are like a medium size, I would say. And this is how they fit on me. I like them to be a little dangly. I like them to kind of be a little bit loose. I don't like them very snug. Some people do. That's why I said you can ask for a different length. Okay, so here is the necklace in the yellow like I am wearing. And it's so fun with the multiple layers built in because you don't really have to worry about like putting 3 necklaces on and adjusting them. The way that I have the clasp up here separates them nicely for you. So when I wear this, thank you for the love, everybody. When I wear this, I actually find that when I'm out and about during the day or evening, it will stay like this on me. And I like that. Also note, typically when I release a collection and it has a big pair of earrings, hi Auntie Mary, my Auntie Mary's watching, it's lovely. I don't necessarily intend for you to wear this together. When I design a set, it's more because I like to design all the parts from the set, and I know a lot of you are very, and in fact I'm going to take these off so it doesn't confuse things. I know a lot of you are very into big necklaces, and I know a lot of you are also very into wearing, like I was wearing in the beginning, a big pair of earrings and a bracelet. So usually when I design, now this goes nicely together, but I wouldn't wear ever those earrings with this necklace. I would actually wear a simple pair of stud earrings, like a clear, like a, diamond, fake diamond, whatever, like that kind of style, or like pearls or something. Some little stud thing. I find that that goes better with the big necklaces. I get a lot of questions about that. Like, is that an intention that I'm designing it like that? No, I'm really designing it so that for those of you that prefer the earring and bracelet look, you have a variety in the set. And for those of you that like the necklaces, you have the necklaces. I will say though that often the necklaces and bracelets go really well together. So that is a combination that I will wear together. But in the rule of getting dressed, and I've talked about these in other videos, I don't usually go with all three. You know, I pick one area to be big, and that's often where that focus will go on that. So a little bit of a note on that for you. The necklaces have a hook clasp that you can see like that, and the double hole right here that it goes into. Very easy to get on and off, incredibly comfortable to wear, lies flat. You can, I'll show you in the other color. You can absolutely also, I know some people in designs like this that I've done in the past like to do kind of like a this thing. So it's like this kind. I'm not that kind of gal. I like things to lay flat. I'm a very classic dresser, so I just prefer, but whatever you want to do is totally up to you. So now that I've made it all messy, let's see how I can do this easily. There we go, without taking it off and putting it on again. So this is the, like the turquoise aqua blue version. And, you know, as I said, flat, together, whichever you want. Very comfortable and very lightweight. I did not use big stones for this on purpose. A lot of the big necklaces that I do get really heavy. In the summer months, still like a statement necklace, but sometimes when it's really heavy, it's just too much, especially when you live in some place like I do in Texas. It's very hot in the summer and spring, so I don't want the weight of it and multiple strands. I'd either go one or the other. All right, now we're going to go to the gemstone version, which from comments that I've had this week, I think a lot of you really enjoy. So this is the carnelian one, and it is the mirror. It is 20 inches. The other is 18 and a half. And when I give you that measurement, that's the shortest strand, not the longest. So it is, whenever I measure a necklace, it's the inside length. So you know like actually where it will fall on you. And just like I said with the bracelets, for those of you that are not as vertically challenged as I am, I can put extenders and make things longer. All right, so having some issues putting jewelry on here. This one, you know what? That's a good sign because I should show it to you up close first. All right, this one has the dark red is carnelian. Do you see the little off-center stone? That too is carnelian, and that is wrapped in sterling silver, and the gold version has gold-filled wrapping around it. The white is snow quartz, and the kind of peach color is a druzy agate, which actually has the, as druzy does, has the sparkle, like the glimmer of the stones. It is a beautiful stone. This is a very pretty necklace. I think I put up a picture on Facebook of my wearing this necklace the other day. I adore this necklace. Oh, my phone is going in and out. Apologies on that. Okay, so here is this one. I'm having some issues getting myself dressed. There we go. So this is the, I'll call it the carnelian one because it has carnelian twice in it. It has carnelian in the, I wonder if I tap this, if it will make it focus better. There, I think that did. It has carnelian in the off-center stone, and it has carnelian as that bottom brightest red stone. So this is the carnelian one. There is, of course, a bracelet, which is the same style as the one that I showed you that I was wearing in yellow. Here, I'll bring these up. And it also, again, it has the same gemstones and it has the bar clasps on them. The gemstone version of this bracelet is 8 inches. And the earrings are the same style that I was wearing earlier, but they feature each that magnificent carnelian within that. So I also want to make a note. It has been brought up that many of you, there's 2 ways that Trouties like earrings. One is to have a post, and one is to have a hook. And I think that the post is for those of you that have your earlobes that maybe have stretched a little bit over time. And the hook is for those of you that, especially at work, are on the phone all the time and you're constantly taking off. So this, I started using this style last year, and I kind of feel like it's a wonderful happy medium. It is a lever back ear wire, all right? So this part goes into your ear and then it closes. Very easy. You saw me taking them off. Very easy to put. I have to like pull my lobe, but I think you would anyway with a hook earring. Okay, so and then it just closes. Like you don't have to like put a post in there, and to take it off, I just There, 2 seconds. So I think that is really easy for those of you that have to be on the phone, and we've talked about this in one of the groups. That is a very important thing for many of you. So note that that is very easy. They are so lightweight that I don't think that those of you that ask for posts because of the stretched earlobes would have enough of a pull on it to make your holes pull any more. And it is thick at the edge, so it might fill in a little bit. But if you really want to post, just let me know, and I can always put posts on them. Sometimes if I make the option a possibility on the website, it's really overwhelming and nobody can order anything. So I don't always offer all the options for checking out. I try to make it easy for you so it's simpler. But please, if anybody ever needs anything special, let me know. All right, and then the last color of the Far From Earth is the Alula, and it is a Sodalite, African Aventurine, and Sesame Jasper, and that is a lapis lazuli that is off center. One of my favorites. I've always loved that. I fell in love with it for the first time when I was in high school and saw it in an antique necklace. So, there, okay, put this on back. But it does, you just have to set it all up. It does lay very flat and very nice and, sits like that. And there we go. Okay, so, you've seen the style now at this point. Now, that is really a collection that kind of ended up as the M collection. And I apologize if that is confusing, but like I said, I got really excited when I was designing this collection. So now let's move on to this season's addition to the menagerie, because I know that is so many, the favorites of so many Trouties. And that is what many of you collect and what many of you really look forward are to seeing what the new creations are. All right, so we'll start from how I showed on the website. The first one is with an anchor, and I also want to point out that everything is available in both silver and gold now. And the menagerie pieces are actually both plated. So it is either plated in gold, which has a matte finish to show detail now, or plated in silver. Oh, and all of the menagerie necklaces from this point on, and not the ones I just showed you, but the other ones are all lobster now. I have left this spring ring and gone to lobster. They just seem to be easier, especially for those of you that your hands are starting to hurt a little bit. So this is the White Lies necklace, and this is with Flower de More, which is a beautiful blue, and an anchor. I know a lot of you have requested some nautical pieces that were not necessarily animals, and here you go. This is for you. I love that this stone has different shapes. So you see how there are like circles and long ovals, and it's really fun. This is probably around 20 inches. Let me look at that. Oh, I didn't write that down. This is probably around 20 and a half inches. I think that's kind of the standard size. And as always, you can get an extender with them or request a shorter length at checkout. I try to make them an average size. I'm very short, so remember that when you're looking at me. I did wear a pretty low tank top to do this video, so you could see them too. So this is the White Lies necklace. For you Trouties that love the nautical theme. The next is the Cute Thing necklace. This was the gemstone that I had on the Facebook page this morning. This is Sky Eye Jasper, and you can see how many different colors that are in it. As I said on the post this morning, I, for a moment, was a little, I actually hit that backwards. See the fox, there you go. Isn't he adorable? I love the fox. Ooh, we'll bring it back a little bit. So I usually do a single colored stone. I enjoy the pop of it. And I almost didn't do this one. Got it on the right way. I almost didn't do this one because of all the colors in it. And then I was like, let's do something different. And I'm really glad I did. I enjoy the smaller size stone with the variation. I think it's a really pretty combination. And yes, this is the Cute Thing necklace. And actually the only animal that I have in this one, once I started getting into the non-animals, I've done so many animals for so long. I've been enjoying the non-animal things as a change. All right, the next one, this is the silver version. So you can see that, and many of you have been loving it. It is the Stuck With Me necklace with purple crazy lace agate. And look at that rose. I know so many Trouties ask for flowers, and this is a beautiful rose. It took me a long time to find a rose that I liked. So here is a rose, and that could be plated in silver, because some of them don't look very good when they're plated. So this is the Stuck With Me necklace. It lays flat. These are like a flat coin. It's really comfortable. Love the purple color. Hello, ultraviolet, the Pantone color of the year. This is a great necklace. You Trouties have been very vocal already in saying that you love this one. So yay, I'm glad that that worked out. All right, and then the last is an ivy leaf with mukate, which is an Australian stone, and it's another one that ranges in color. So this one has dark purple, light purple, and yellow are the main colors that are in it with the ivy leaf. And yeah, another leafy one. And there you go. Different purples. That one is more of like your plum, kind of classic, like purple crayon. This is more of like a mauve, maroon type color scheme. All right, now this next chunk of jewelry is really what the spring summer collection basis is. Like this is like the meat of the collection. And what the initial collection started out as until I went crazy and started adding other things. So we start with, I'm going to try only one on, but show you the other colors. We start with the Effie. And this is with golden jade and rhodonite. Am I saying that right? Rhodonite? I think so. And this collection features these very delicate flowers. Aren't they so pretty? And that is the gold version of the flower. And this is the silver version of the flower on one of the other colors. Aren't they beautiful? They're very lightweight. They're very delicate, but still statementy. All right, so first I designed the necklace. Again, I got a little excited. So here's how this collection went down. Coming off of the M collection, got a little excited. So the first one I designed was actually this one. Longest necklace in the collection now, I believe. It is 42.5 inches. It is mega long and getting stuck in my ponytail. I have the blue version on the mannequin over here. So this one is so long that you can very comfortably double it. And I'll show that one in a second. So I designed it filled with gemstones. It is the first long necklace that I have done that just has one single link of chain in between and not like a big amount of chain. Like I said, I got a little excited when I started designing this collection. So then I was like, well, this is kind of crazy. But I also started thinking to myself, this might be the perfect time to release two different versions. The choker trend has been kind of in, and I'm not a tight choker person. Please remember my being so short that this on a normal, like average, like a 5'5" person would be more like on the mannequin and would probably be more along the lines of that. So it would be like a little bit shorter than what it is on me. Now, I think it's 18.5 inches on this. I can absolutely make it shorter if you want a traditional choker. But I was like, all right, so this is great. There are two flowers. They're right here. I think this is such a pretty necklace. And I thought this was a great opportunity for me to make both types of trouties happy. Those of you that always ask for shorter necklaces than the normal length that I do. So I did that, and it is available in 4 different colors. The pink here, and the blue-green over here with African aventurine and magnesite. And then, okay, where's the long one? So then this long one, I'll show you the magic of how is not only super long for those of you that love super long, but it also is great. Oops, put it right back on the clasp. It is great doubled. So this kind of makes everybody happy. So if you like long necklaces, I know that a lot of you that like long necklaces like to double them. This one doubles perfectly. Look at that. It can either fill in and be a magnificent statement piece. Again, I'm really short, so it wouldn't be that weirdly there. Or it can just be one long piece. So no matter what kind of length and style you've been asking for, I tried to make it so I have everything for everybody now. And I know a lot of you just like the long length, but this does the long length really well. And it has the pattern that goes all the way around, so it doubles perfectly. Now, like I said, got really excited. I'll just keep this one on. I got really excited when designing this that I use so many gemstones in it. So it did get a little on the pricier side for what the normal collection is. So I did 2 colors with gemstones, and then I decided to do 2 colors with checked glass because I wanted to have the option that is more in with how the collection goes. So the pink and yellow is one option. The green and blue is one option. And then I have the cobalt and ice blue, and I actually love, look at the shimmer on those ice blue stones. Isn't that so pretty? So that is an option, and again, it comes in both lengths. Or, because of the year of purple, I also did, and I'll show you the silver version again. I also did a purple version, which has the light and the dark purple. So I really tried to hit all of the Trouty desires and questions. And this is why I said it's a great thing when you give me feedback. And I'm not even talking about like buying things, just letting me know like, oh, I love that. Because if I know that people are loving certain things that I'm doing, I'll keep going in that direction. If nobody talks about it, I don't know to go in that direction. So there are 2 lengths, 4 colors. And not only are there their necklaces, but there are also the double strand bracelets, which continue the theme and all of that. So see how pretty that is? And they have a very pretty clasp on them. It is also a flower, so it goes with the flower. And that again is in all 4 of the colors. And the earrings, I actually think the earrings might be my favorite part from this collection. So now when we talked about like the big necklace thing, if I were wearing a doubled necklace like I am wearing right now, remember when I talked about in the beginning of this video how my ears are weird? I'm just having a weird ear moment. Okay, so I would, if this were, I wonder if I can put this over my head. Oh, I can. Look at that. You can put that over your head. You don't even have to undo the clasp. All right, so I would maybe wear this here. This is still a lot. If you're as short as I am, see, there's just a lot going on right here. It's like they're touching. There's a lot of things. But this pair of earrings with even this necklace, which I think you probably could get away with doing if you have certain size wrists. See, that is a lovely combination. This actually works really well. If I opened up the clasp, it would fit perfectly, and I could wear this as a bracelet or wear one of the bracelets back here. And these are the earrings. So if you are a fan of the neck jewelry, I would say, like, you know, wear the necklace with a pair of studs. If you are a fan of the bracelet and earring combo, then kind of go that way. So there is something for everybody. But Trouties, that is the new Spring-Summer 2018 collection. When the video is over, as you know, these stay up on the Facebook page. And I will, if you are watching this on Facebook, I will link right to the page. If not, it is at manictrout.com, and just click on new or the banner that says Spring-Summer. But yeah, I loved showing it to you. I was excited to share the new jewelry with you today. Let me know, comment if you like to watch the show and tells, if they're helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. And of course, let me know what your favorite pieces are from the collection, so I know that I'm designing in the right direction for you, Trouties, because you're the ones that I'm making the jewelry for. But thank you, Trouties, so much for watching this week. If you missed in the beginning, my name is Sierra Bailey. I am the designer, maker, everythinger here at Manic Trout. Everything that I have showed you today is at manictrout.com. I am on Facebook all the time and love to connect with you. So it is just Manic Trout on Facebook. I also am on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Polyvore, you know, the sites where you can look at the pretty things. And I love to meet new Trouties. So introduce yourself, send a message, leave a comment so we can connect with each other. Thank you so much, Trouties. I will, of course, be back next Friday, live at 1 p.m. Central, and you can watch these videos because they are here long after I am done being live. Have a great day, Trouties.